Alice in Chains, Junkhead. This goes out to my subscriber Sean. Pearl, P-E-R-L. Tune flat. I like this song. Here we go. Alright, let's jump right in. As I said earlier, you want to tune flat. In other words, half step down. Every string is 1 fret lower on your tuner. This will probably be marked as a D sharp, and then do like a standard tuning concept. Alright, let's jump in. I feel like the guitar is appropriate. I feel like the strap is appropriate. And I feel like the song is appropriate. Right? We're still in the 90s to now. Okay, so 2A, 4D, 4G. You can either kind of double bar it like that, or use 3 fingers, whatever tickles your fancy. Alright, have this first finger kind of mute out the low E. That's just a good habit, because we don't want bad habits, right? Just good ones. Hit those 3, move them back 1 fret to 1, 3, 3. So hit it again and go to 3E and vibrato it. So we have, and then 2, 4, 4 EAD to 1, 3, 3 EAD. Hit it again and go to open 2, 2 EAD. So here's the whole progression. Second one is altered on the end. Again. Okay, this time when you get to the 1, 3, 3 on the EA, this is our second time through. So you'll go. So you'll hit it again, and then go open 2 EA, and then open E, 5, 7 AD. So it's kind of a quick transition of power chords. Right? Then you can start everything over without the, you just do the first one we did. You just keep repeating those. And then it drops down to the same thing pretty much, but you're going to palm mute most of it except for the 3rd fret low E vibrato. And it's just a power chord now. 2A, 4D. Bring your palm back. It's not like, you know, little. It's like a mixed palm mute with without a palm mute. Just light palm muting. Think of it that way. 2, 4, 1, 3. Hit it again. Go to the vibrato on 3E. No palm muting on the single note. So 2, 4 EA to 1, 3 EA. Hit it again and go to open 2 EA. And then just repeat all that. Alright, and I noticed, to back up for a second here on the beginning, it's double tracked, or 2 guitars, but you can hear a few little things going on behind the one that's a little bit louder in the mix. One would be vibratoing the chords on some of them, like, and then I don't know if it's the bass, but you hear like a little half-step bend release. Like I said, that's secondary, but if you want to combine that in with this, that's fine. Okay, when it changes, there's one more part, so we'll have 3 parts of this, which is the majority of the song. Open A, and then bar the 2nd fret on the D, G, and B with your first finger. You go down, up, down. And then this next chord, it's got kind of that Nirvana vibe. Bar everything, fret 3, and then go 5, 5, 5, D, G, B. It's kind of tough. You can combine fingers like a partial bar and then a pinky. Or if you can curl that 3rd finger or 4th finger to clear so we can hear fret 3 on the high E, that's cool. It's basically a C major chord. Well, it's a C major / G, because it's got a G on the bass. Alright, so up, down, and then G major, go 3E, muted A, open D, open G, 3B, 3E. It's the rock G is what I call it. Strum all of them, make sure the A string's muted, and then pick the E and the B string off of that. And one time, this is a mixture. It's like there'll be like a E, B, G, but for the most part he's going E, B to the next chord. So it's 1, 3, 3, E, A, D. So, and then this part, you gotta rush into it. I would go middle finger, slide up to 3D, so you only got a couple frets to slide from. I wouldn't do a half step, which is a 1 fret. I'd go back. You don't really hear the start of the slide, you hear the effect of the slide. And then go 2 open on the D. 3A, open D, 3E vibrato. And then you just repeat all that, so. Anyways, it'll go back into that. Just kidding. Anyways, there you go. Alice in Chains with Junkhead. Subgroup, right? We got 3 parts here. Subgroup. The way I usually try to do subgrouping is try to find the section, split it into 4s, and then, you know, sometimes you may need to go into 8s depending on how busy the progression is. But you know, example of a good subgroup would be maybe one of the harder parts, which is, and just repeat it. You can split that down into just, and build 1 note at a time. Okay, but it will come together, you know, not just for guitar, but anything in life, but it's worth doing it right. Take your time, man. And that's why with these lessons, I take my time on them and try to represent the way the guitar players in these bands are playing them. So my email, rockinguitarlessons@hotmail.com. If you're interested in taking some private lessons with me on Skype for guitar or bass, or my wife Jolene for vocals, that's the email you need. You can, they're 30 and 60-minute lessons once a week or bi-weekly for the most part. I mean, Sometimes I get people that do 2 lessons per week, but standard is like 30 and 60 per week. For a complete price breakdown, you can go to my website, rockinguitarlessons.com, for more information. You can check my channel here. There's tons of tutorials speaking just about those lessons, but in a lot of them I point you to the website because it's in more of the in-depth there, and you can see the price breakdown. You get a discount for paying for the month. All that stuff spelled out really clearly there. So I also, if you can't do the lessons with me on Skype and you're bummed or whatever, you still can take lessons with me. I offer CVT and CT lessons. Basically, you let me know what it is that you want done. CT is tabs, custom tabs, handwritten, time-stamped, subgrouped, everything explained, pick direction, fingerings, blah, blah, blah. It is thorough. And I scan them, send them to your email. CVT is the same thing, but it has a video that I upload to the channel. So then you can read up about that on this channel here, youtube.com/rockinguitarlessons1, or the website, my website, rockinguitarlessons.com. So be sure to subscribe, you guys. Can't emphasize enough. Keep your requests coming. Who knows? Yours may be next. One thing for sure, if you don't request, you won't get it. You know that much, right? So do request. This channel is about you guys. The diversity is because you guys are a diverse group of people. So keep them coming. Wish you guys a happy new year coming up this Friday. Be safe, all that good stuff. Nah, we're not going to answer that. Distracted there. All right, man. Add me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All that stuff's probably already went by in the edits. Until next time, I'm Mike Gross. Keep rocking, and we'll talk to you soon. Might be going too fast, but